Stockbridge, hey Lexington, hey Western Virginia, happy Labor Day, happy Labor Day. You know, my heart is very full standing here because I first came to this event in 2001. And along the road, I've seen many of you again and again and again at the great Democratic breakfast at Perry and McClure. Go Blues! And even folks along the parade route. But it's also special for another reason. My wife Ann and I are about to celebrate our 40th wedding anniversary, and we spent the first night of our honeymoon in Lexington, a place special to her because she was a Camp Lachlan camper. Anybody know Camp Lachlan or Camp Max Welford? So we got a lot of personal ties to this region. Politically, personally, it's a beautiful part of the Commonwealth. But I'm also here for the reason the governor said, this is the start of the home stretch of the campaign, and no one is happier than those of us who were running this year. We can finally see a finish line on November 5. That's what makes Buena Vista so very special. I want to acknowledge the governor, the group of governors of Virginia. It's a small group. And we have different political philosophies, but we try to work closely together. I want to acknowledge Ben Kaine, who's my colleague in Congress. Again, different political philosophies, but we try to find ways to do things for the good of the Commonwealth. I want to acknowledge the Lieutenant Governor and other elected officials who are here. I had hoped to meet my opponent today. I have not met my opponent. I was supposed to meet him on July 20th at the first debate of the season in Western Virginia, but he canceled. I understand he was at the parade today and he was invited to speak to you, but he decided he had better things to do. In this month of September, he has canceled a debate before the Northern Virginia Chamber of Commerce. He's canceled a candidate forum before the AERP. He's canceled a candidate forum between me and him at Virginia Free. It doesn't seem like he wants to meet up with me and have a conversation and answer questions that Virginia voters would have about him. This would have been a great event. What's wrong with Buena Vista? What's wrong with Buena Vista? I don't think Buena Vista is podunk. Hung cow called Stanton podunk. Maybe he thinks Buena Vista is podunk. Buena Vista is just great. And if you want to represent Virginians, you should show up for Virginians in every part of the state. Now, a lot has changed since I first came to this parade in 2001. And I'll tell you one of the main things that's changed. When I came in 2001, Virginia had not voted for a Democrat for president for nearly 40 years. Now, the last 4 elections, Virginians have overwhelmingly voted for Democrats to represent us in the White House, and we're going to do it for the 5th time in a row on November 5th. On November 5th, Virginians are putting their votes behind Kamala Harris and Tim Walz and Tim Kaine and Ken Mitchell. And a number of people have looked at Virginia and said, why was Virginia, which was one of the reddest states in the country, suddenly decided, you know what? We want to vote for Democrats in the White House, and the reason is simple. Democrats deliver. Democrats deliver. Under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, unemployment is at near record lows. The stock market at near record highs. The uninsured rate is at the lowest it's been in the history of the United States. America is building again. America is manufacturing again. Democrats deliver. For years, insurance companies could discriminate against you because you had pre-existing conditions. Democrats fixed that without a single Republican vote. For years, pharmaceutical companies could charge us whatever the heck they wanted, especially to seniors under Medicare. Democrats fixed that. We're negotiating prescription drug prices. We're saving American taxpayers and seniors $7.5 billion a year. We couldn't get one Republican vote for that. We couldn't get one Republican vote for $35 a month insulin. Democrats deliver. And Democrats, we deliver in Western Virginia, folks. We're repairing I-81. We're building the Coalfields Expressway. We're expanding the Volvo plant in Dublin. I just got $2.5 million to build a new health clinic in downtown Buena Vista with Rockbridge and Lexington. We're supporting student loan relief. We're supporting improvement to water and wastewater systems all over this Commonwealth and in Western Virginia. Do you guys remember when Donald Trump used to talk about Infrastructure Week and never did a damn thing to build anything in the infrastructure? We only realized later when Donald Trump talked about Infrastructure Week, he was spelling it W-E-A-K. That's why he never did anything. But under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, roads, bridges, airports, rail, public transit, ports, broadband, we are expanding rural broadband all over Western Virginia because of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Democrats deliver. Democrats deliver. And Democrats believe in democracy. You never would see a Democrat inspiring a violent attack on the United States Capitol to overturn the peaceful transfer of power. Democrats believe in democracy. I'm glad believing in democracy is an applause line for half the room. That is good to know. It ought to be an applause line for the entire room. And look, Governor Youngkin was good to stand up and talk about the fact that 1 year that he was governor, Virginia was named the best state for business in the United States. When I was governor, all 4 years we were named the best state for business in the United States. Democrats delivered. Democrats expand NATO, growing alliances around the globe. Democrats put bipartisan immigration reform proposals on the table, and then Donald Trump says vote against them. We don't want to fix the problem. We want to complain about the problem. America needs people who will fix the problem. Democrats deliver. So I'm going to just conclude with a couple of more things. It is Labor Day. We are celebrating hard-working people. And what I would like to ask of my opponent were here, he came out against the infrastructure bill that is leading us to build roads, bridges, broadband, ports, airports, rail, all across the Commonwealth. What was his reason? He said he was against the infrastructure bill because it helped labor. Wow, happy Labor Day. Something that helps working people, that employs good Virginians in high-paying, high-benefit, and yes, often union jobs. That's bad? No, it's good. It's good for the Commonwealth. It's good for the economy. It's good for the country. It's leading us to have the strongest economy on the planet Earth. There's more work to do. Elect more Democrats, and we'll get more done. It's great to be with you here in Buena Vista. Thanks, and have a great Labor Day.